Hey guys, this is Phantom Phoenix and I've tried Blues and Bullets, and I gotta tell you, it was an unexpectedly fresh experience. But let's start at the beginning. Blues and Bullets is an alternative history, crime thriller themed, episodic cinematic noir game. Yes, one of those. But before you say, I've had enough of those, they're hardly a game, I might as well be watching a TV show. This one in particular has some additions that might make it interesting enough for someone who wants more out of a game than just a good story. What I like about this one is that there are several different mechanics and aspects combined into one game. I was often reminded of other games that I played and liked very much. It was almost like playing a compilation of some of my favorite games. So let's go through these one by one.
The question is, what do I do with you now?
In addition to the usual walk / look and interact with objects / talk to people by choosing conversation options, there are also these action sequences with shooting mechanics. This is probably my least favorite aspect of the game, since the shooting is nothing like a usual shooter and it's more like an on-rails mechanic, which is not exactly my cup of tea. Next thing, there are hand-to-hand fight sequences, or at least one, that use pretty much the same QTE prompts like the game Fahrenheit, aka Indigo Prophecy. I don't know why I like this so much, maybe it's because of the fact that it reminded me of Fahrenheit, which is one of my favorite games ever, but I had a big grin on my face during this entire fight. Moving on to what is probably my favorite aspect of the game, finding clues and reconstructing a crime scene. This game has pretty elaborate system for reconstructing crime scenes that actually involves some thinking and not just clicking on the clues in the right order or something simple like that. The part of finding the clues is a lot like in the game LA Noire. It involves picking up the clues, manipulating them, turning them around and reading them properly.
What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
And there is another part which is represented by this storyboard, where you actually need to figure out what a clue means and literally connect the right dots to form the big picture. By the way, I'm a huge fan of these things, so if you guys know of other games that have these kinds of things, please let me know in the comments.
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
The next thing has more to do with the visual style and the feel of the game than a specific game mechanic. As you've seen, the game has a film noir mood with black and white versus red color style, which is pretty cool on its own, but also there are these introspection sequences that give off this cool comic book vibe, where the character goes through a field of his thoughts which are written in huge letters on the screen, and this part reminded me of the first Max Payne, which had a similar comic noir atmosphere, which was one of my favorite parts of that game.
I was born in was a clean town. A place where it meant something to be a cop.
So there you have it. Blues and Bullets brings quite a few innovations into a genre that many people consider boring or at least unengaging. If you like this kind of detective / film noir games, I would definitely recommend giving this a look. The first episode kind of slipped under the radar, and the second one should be coming out right about now. So thank you very much for watching, don't forget to like, share and comment on this video, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you later.